Future has had a lot of hype coming out Tempo. Of course, it's literally on all the products, and it's kind of a throwback to the old Team Plasma decks from the Black and White era. Instead of Deoxys EX, Lugia EX, and Thundurus EX, we have Iron Crown, Iron Hands, and the new baby Miraidon. A lot of people were very excited to see how this deck would do, but unfortunately got off to kind of a slow start and didn't really do too well in a lot of the early Japan City League tournaments. The only one that actually got won by a Future Box deck was this list here, but it's kind of a mess. It makes like some sort of sense on paper to try to be like a weakness box deck where we have all sorts of different attackers for different situations. The issue is this deck is just super clunky. Like, I was playing hands with it on Limitless Tabletop, and I just couldn't get it to work right for me. What do I even do with this? Bruh. What the heck is this? I'm just like starting to like the Iron Crowns. It feels so like, I mean, I get the Miraidon punch here, but like, I have nothing going on after it. So I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that Future was going to be a pretty good deck, but after playing some games with that, it just didn't seem like that was it at all. But what's really cool is that at the big 3,000 player Champions League, a different kind of Future Box deck placed in the top 16. This one is a lot more different. It is a Turbo Iron Hands deck. It's Iron Hands, it's Iron Crown, it's baby Miraidons, that's it. It's actually quite reminiscent of those old Team Plasma lists, which are just Deoxys, Lugia, and Thundurus. And you pretty much just like have to sub out like the chorus machines for electric generators, and hey, yeah, they're the same deck. So this one's literally just trying to use baby Miraidon, accelerate onto the Iron Hands, and then just amp you very much twice or 3 times to win the game. One kind of issue is baby Miraidon's going to be putting you on odd prizes, so you're going to have to try to find points in the game to take a 3 prize amp you very much. Your opponent might be able to win the 2-2-2 race faster than you can. I do really like the Gift Energy in this deck, since there's no sort of built-in draw engine. It's just nice to be able to have a way to keep refilling your hand if it's getting disrupted by Iono in the late game. Other than that, we have all sorts of good cards to help us make so we set up as fast as possible. There's a ton of counter catches in here. I believe that's just so we can avoid going on those odd prize maps, try to find those 3 prize knockouts. One thing is, I'm not so sure about the reboot bot. While the extra energy acceleration is nice, I'm not sure it's needed, and the gust from Prime Catcher does sound like it would be pretty good too. But I'm not going to knock it. It got top 16 at this recent Japanese tournament, but I do want to give it a try on Limitless Tabletop. So let's check it out and see how it does. Alright, got the Limitless Tabletop pulled up here, got the top 16 Future Box list built, and we're just going to have a couple hands and see how this goes. For the sake of this exercise, we'll be playing every game as we're going to be going to second, because that's what you'll be wanting to do with this deck. So, pretty good opening hand here. We can Arven, get ourselves a Radar, and sure, we'll get a Baton as well. We can Techno Radar and discard. I mean, Counter Catcher, it could be the right thing to grab, but also honestly could have. Well, I think there's quite a few ways we could have gone about this hand. It all just sort of depends on what our opponent has. Because like if our opponent has like a 60 HP dude in the active, we'd obviously want to go find an Iron Crown or Arven for a boost capsule or something. But like, I mean, just have the energy acceleration Miraidon play all in the opening hands. Not quite at the turn 2 amp. That's pretty good. That's not how it's supposed to go. There we are. Sucks to disc. I probably should have got rid of the energy and like reboot botted it. Oh well, I'm mad. Yeah, we with the turn 2 amp because of it. Okay, next hand. We're not misplaying this time for sure. Trust. All right, busted deck. Like now you can kind of see what I mean by like the reboot bot being underwhelming though. Like, I was been using it to attach 1 energy there. I kind of like Arven for Gen here when I have all my energies in deck. Let's do that. Let's see what the generator hits. None. Great. So like not ultra popping off getting these turn 2 Iron Hands plays all that easily. Which is kind of frustrating. It's okay. We can still get there, but we probably have double Iron Crown, so that's interesting. We need one of these. Now we hit the generator here, of course, right? Right? Okay. So all you need to do is just hit 1, turn 2, amp you very much. Pretty good deck. Okay. Let's do another one here. This is not good. I mean, I felt like you kind of just got an idea for the reboot, but like also just like hard to, I don't know. You really need the catchers, or like this. There are this many catchers right now. Hey, we still get the punch. Have a solid hand for next turn. Or we're like not whipping the turn 1 Miraidon attack, which I think is pretty important. Like right here, we can go and get a future capsule, get a generator. Of course, though, like, not sure you would do this in an actual game because your only Iron Hands could get like knocked out or something. But hey, for the sake of the video, we're actually fairly consistently getting turn 2 amp, which I'd say it's about the goal of the deck. So let's do one more here. That's a hand. Okay. I don't really have a whole lot of follow-up, which is kind of sketchy. Let's get the electric generator too. Why not? Generator for 5. Hey, see, broken deck. And then we put down the baton and attach 2 more energies. Let's see, now we're chilling. We turn 1 Iron Hands, kind of. But yeah, this is really not that great. I mean, still got the turn 2 amp, got the baton, and yeah, who knows, like this could let us totally run away with the game from our opponent, like if they can't deal with this early pressure from the Miraidon from the Iron Hands. We also can see kind of the weakness here where this heavy baton gets like lost, vacuumed, and this thing gets knocked out. We're kind of cooked. We don't have a whole lot on board after that. So like, obviously there is merit to this deck. There is strength to this deck. I'm not super sold that it's gonna be like the BDIF like people kind of thought it was gonna be going into this format, or even close to that. I do think it's probably gonna be the best new aggro deck in the format. I have like Miraidon or Roaring Moon. I don't think it's anything like ultra incredible, but I think it at least should be viable. It's like a pretty, and like, yeah, like against those decks that have Pokemon that easily get amped, it feels pretty good. But like if I'm facing like Arceus decks that have a lot of big chunky Pokemon, something like this is not going to feel very good against. But I still think Future Box has potential for next format. What do you guys think? Do you think Future Box is going to take down some tournaments, or is it just kind of a meme? Iron Hands go Barrier deck? Let me know in the comment section down below. And do you enjoy these Limitless tabletop videos? Also let me know if there's any other ones you'd like to see. Yeah, let me know that too. Yeah, we're ramping up the Tempo Forces content here, trying to do some cool stuff on the Alloutblitzle channel. I know it's been kind of dead here for a little bit, but I'm trying. I thank you guys for watching all the way through the end of this video, and you have a good one. I'll see you again real soon.